big puddle. We can't figure out how to get there, but we're gonna get out here. And we're gonna go and look over that way. See if we can find it. It's supposed to be over there somewhere. There's a nice little path there. It was raining, but it's not now. And we're just going to get out and go and have a look. It's not easy to find the graves. But we will. And good morning. Happy Good Friday. From a busy road near Dunfermline. Like that. We are at the forest. We're going to go up here and then we're going to cross over the road to what we saw was a path. I think the sun might be coming out a little bit. And we're going to go find these graves, wherever they are. It doesn't look like any path in there. Oh, that's the sun coming out. Lovely. Oh, a pair of pants. Okay. So it's super noisy. But we're not far from where the plague graves are. And I think if we go in this one, there's one path up there. I think if we go in there, we will find it easily. The plague graves of 1645. I mean, I imagine there are lots of plague graves, but these ones are in the middle of a forest. So happy Good Friday to anyone who celebrates. We're going to go on a nice walk for Good Friday to visit some plague victims. Isn't that nice? And it's just at this path up here that we're going to cross. And try to find the graves. Okay. So we're nearly coming up to this opening. Don't know whether it's going left or right from there. But as I say, these are plague graves from 1645 that we are hunting for in the woods on Good Friday. Let's see if we can find them. Oh, we're going to find some plague graves, Ross. We're going to look for some plague graves in Scotland, in the woods. There are some hidden plague graves, and we just want to find them. They're over there somewhere. We're going to go over there and have a look. We're going to try and cross if we can. And I reckon there will be a sign. If we can just cross the road. It's a very, very busy road. Just need to wait for these cars to bugger off. Oh, more and more and more cars. Okay, let's go, go, go. There we go. I think there might be a sign here somewhere. Or a path or something, please. Hi Star, we are going through Devilla Forest in Fife in Scotland to find some hidden plague graves in the woods. So there were children buried by their father in 1645 after they died of the plague in these woods somewhere. They weren't woods at the time, they were moors. And we're trying to find them. They're around here somewhere. Now we're away from the noisy road. That's good. And I think they're that side somewhere. We're just walking until we find a path, basically. And when we find a path, I think there should be signs, maybe, of where to go. We want to see the plague graves. There's a path that side. And we're going to keep going this way. We're going to keep looking until we find it. Nice walk in the woods. The sun's coming out now. It was raining. But we're in some woods in Fife in Scotland looking for plague graves. That is just some sort of river. I wonder if maybe we'll hit West Kirk first. Where's West Kirk then? Because maybe it's easier to trace our steps back from the West Kirk. It seems impossible to find this place.
Oh, actually, we're coming. There's the West Kirk there.
So where are we?
We're there. So we just come down here, turn left, and that's the way to the West Kirk.
Okay, that's fine. That doesn't look too far.
Presumably the plague grave is somewhere along here.
Somewhere around here, yeah. Very much close by somewhere. Change of plan, we'll go to the West Kirk first. And I think actually it's signposted from the West Kirk where the graves are.
I think we'll come across the graves before we get to the West Kirk.
Oh, do you think so? Okay. Okay. Follow this road down. I think I saw on one of the hiking websites that there was a stile somewhere that you hop over and there are the plague graves, so maybe we'll hop over to the side because there's somebody coming. Okay, hop back down. What? Okay. Oh, there's some daffodils here. Does that mean something? Maybe someone put daffodils here to market. Maybe not. Maybe they're just daffodils. But daffodils don't generally just grow in the wild. Oh, there's lots of strings of something in there. Maybe that's just chance. What's that? Why are ragged pieces of material just hanging on trees? Why though? There's a sign up here, says something. Ooh, there's a path. Oh dear. You okay?
Oh yeah, this is the one to the West Kirk.
This path through the woods or down there?
That one goes down to the main. I don't know if it says anything on this screen.
So here we are. It says, so we've got the forest, 350 yards. Oh, this was on the hiking website. Yeah.
Yeah, we're right. This is the track
To the ruined West Kirk.
leading to the path.
Ooh, it's a bit spooky. Trees are looking nice though. It'll soon be very green here. Stab myself in the foot with a stick. That's nice. Fallen down tree. Lots of fallen down trees. Let's see. What I will do in future is I'm actually going to buy, well, when the funds allow, I'm going to buy one of those cameras that steadies itself. Because walking just is shaky camera work. Oh yeah, this looks like a nice path. I'm gonna go all the way down there through that thing. And maybe the graves are up here. At least it stopped raining. So we're heading to the ruined West Kirk. It's hundreds of years old church. It used to be the centre of the village and used to be the main parish. Need to keep the nearly tripped over. Lovely. Okay. Oh, that looks promising. Is that them up there? Aha! We found the plague graves. I'm going to go over the stile. Don't laugh if my dad falls. Oh yes, look, this used to say plague graves, but you can't see it anymore. I'll just say, any donation for the upkeep of paths and graves are welcome. Royal Borough of Kuros. Okay, if I fall, don't laugh. Oh, it's very rickety. Oh, it's very rickety. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, okay, I did it, I managed. Okay, let's go up this way. Here we go, we're near the plague graves. This is very hidden. Woo! To go across a little stream. Okay. It's muddy. Should have worn my boots. Nearly at the plague graves. My dad's found them. Let's go. Oh, it's so wet. I mean, it has been raining, but wow. Oh. Okay, we're just around the corner from the plague graves. I see people have joined. If you want to stay and see some graves where people buried, so it was a father buried his 3 children who died of the plague. It's hidden in this forest, which used to be a moor, and it was 1645. As you can see, sorry, I'm out of breath. Plague grave of 1645. And if I tell you, oh, look, people leave lots of offerings, as you can see.
3 children.
I'll just get the details. Okay. So, the Black Death reached Scotland in the mid-1300s, killing up to 1/3 of the population. Outbreaks continued through 1500s and 1600s, especially 1645. Yep, Black Death, yep. Infected families were often sealed inside homes or taken outside towns to die. Cleansers handled bodies and belongings. No, we're not grave robbers. We're not going to take anything. We're just looking at the graves. This is from 1645. I don't think there's any valuables. It's not like that. So imagine you're lying in your bed at night and you hear a cart coming down the road and he's shouting, "Bring out your dead." And the cart was there not to save you, but to take away the bodies. And in September 1645, 3 children, Robert, Agnes and Jeannie Bald, died on the same day. It was too dangerous for burial in consecrated ground because the church was the... Just joking. I wouldn't steal their dollies and stuff. It was too dangerous for them to be buried on consecrated ground because the church at that time would have been the centre of the village, and you wouldn't take your infected relatives or dead relatives into the middle of the town because it would just infect the rest of them. So their father carried them alone onto the moor and buried them himself. He carved their gravestone by hand, and the grave, as you can see, is right here. And people leave toys and flowers. Reports say the area feels unnaturally quiet, and offerings sometimes move or vanish. And at dusk, some claim to hear children. Not laughing, just present. It's actually very beautiful just now. The birds singing. So all of these trees wouldn't have been here, of course. It was just a moor. And he would take, so the village is like down there-ish. And he would have taken them up here to keep them away from the rest of the population, to bury them. But he loved them so much, obviously, his 3 children who died on the same day, that he carved it. Oh yeah, put a wee penny in the... Oh, people put them in the wood. A wee penny in the wood. Yeah, do that. Oh, you did that. People have been putting pennies in the wood, you see. So yes, the Black Death that killed millions across Europe did reach Scotland as well. Cold and rain didn't deter it. It's quite unusual for burials, as I believe that the government at that time thought that the dead bodies would drive out the bad air or miasma. Oh, that's interesting. Because they had no clue, did they? They had no idea what was causing it. And I always thought it was the fleas from the rats, but apparently that's under investigation of whether that was true or not. Plague grave, 1645. Robert, Agnes and Jean. Yeah, they had a lot of funny thoughts. People have decorated stones and put them on there, you see. People have reported their things going missing or moving, but possibly that's just people doing that. I can't read it, can you, Dad?
No, I couldn't read it.
No, I can't read it. If anyone can read that, then all power to you. So yeah, the 3 children who died of plague are here. Poor little ones. He must have been absolutely devastated. I wonder if his job was like, what do you call someone who deals with stone and...
Stonemason.
Stonemason.
Could have been. Oh, here lies.
Oh, here lies, okay.
Here lies. So the date's there, 1645. Can't really see anymore, let alone read anymore.
Apparently it was September of 1645. Okay, shall we try and get to the ruin? Say bye-bye to Robert, Agnes and Jean. Plague graves of 1645. Okay, there's the ruins of the West Kirk if we go down this way and along the path. If we can get to it. They're doing quite a lot to cart them all the way up from the village down there. It's quite uphill, and it's I wonder, I guess he had a cart or something, but maybe he had a horse, I don't know. But bringing his 3 dead children up here, that's awful. I think I read that a few other people who died of plague had been brought up here to be buried as well. Again, the same reasons, I guess, just to keep them away from the rest of the population and stop it spreading, or to try to. Don't think it was very successful. And as I said, people were sealed in their homes when they got the plague. They were treated like they had the plague. They were ostracised and nobody would go near them. People would try and drive them out the village. Although if you got the plague, I don't think you're going anywhere very quickly. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Got it. Oh yes, where's the box? There's a box?
Oh, you got the pound.
Where's? I saw the sign saying leave a donation, but I didn't see a box. So hidden all the way in there, that's where the plague graves are. But I mean, it wouldn't have been so hidden back then because it wasn't a forest back then, it was a moor. Oh, there's been some sort of fire here. Wouldn't have spread very far though. Scotland's a bit damp. Okay, so that's more what it would have looked like when he brought them up here to bury them. His 3 children. Just flat expanse of, I mean, not as manicured field as that, but flat expanse of landscape, no trees, well, some trees probably, but not a big forest like that, because that is fairly new. And we're going to go all the way along this path, and I'm just really hoping that my battery holds out because I don't have much. The live is sucking the battery out of my phone like no business. It's the Firth of Forth. Right there. And we're just going to go all the way along here to the ruined West Kirk, which I can't remember off the top of my head when it was built. I can't remember if it's medieval or after that. I'll have a look in a minute. But I don't think it's too far. And that would have been the church that was the centre of the village, the main parish church for hundreds of years. Of course, they've got the abbey as well. That's pretty awesome. Oh, really? Well, we probably won't make it. Not on 10%. But we will walk there and we'll see what we can do. If it shuts off, it shuts off. Oh, well, we saw the plague graves. The hidden plague graves. So yeah. But I mean, how many millions of plague graves are there around? I mean, Greyfriars Kirk, that has bodies upon bodies upon bodies piled up in it. So much that it's actually higher than the rest of the city. A lot of them will be plague victims. I'm really hoping I can get to the West Kirk and just get a little bit. That'd be nice. If not, I will take photos and video and I'll make a video of it and post it. And we'll go all the way along here through this. But at least the rain has stopped. The sun is attempting to come out. And it's not incredibly muddy. I mean, quite muddy. I think that was cows. A lot of cow dung along here. I think that's just a general, livestock field. Oh yes, the cows love being here, you can tell. Oh dear. Scottish rights of way and access, okay. Okay. Got to go all the way along here. I doubt my phone's gonna manage. So what I'll do is I'll just talk about the West Kirk now. I'll tell you about it, even if we don't get there. Okay. The West Kirk, or the Black Kirk of Curos, was built in the 1500s. Okay, so not medieval. Oh, wait a minute. This side? Hello. Okay. Built in the 1500s, it was once the main parish church, now roofless ruins. It was associated with death, burial and fear, especially during plague times. Why? Ruined kirks are often linked to restless spirits and unfinished burials. Nearby plague graves mean some were denied consecrated ground entirely. Okay, so 1500s ruined kirk. So that means it was the parish church during the time when the children back there were buried in their plague graves on the moor, which is now Devilla Forest. If we get there, it'll be a miracle because phone is dying fast. If I suddenly cut out, thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and thank you for commenting. And I'll try and get a backup battery or something for next time because that drained quickly. But we'll see if we can get there. Be fun to see at least. I think we're still quite far away. This is a lovely path though. Who would have thought? Let's just keep walking. See what happens. Someone must maintain this. Really? Oh, half a kilometre to go. Okay. Chances are slim. It said it was only half a mile away. Yeah, half a mile away from the plague graves.
Oh, right.
I think it's a bit longer than half a mile. Okay. Well, we'll see. We will see. So the hiking websites were lying to me. They were lying to me. Can't see it through the trees yet, anyway. But it'd be good to get there. If we'd found the plague graves quickly, we could have got there. But the plague graves were so hidden. So hidden. And poorly signposted. I'm glad we went the right way though. We could have easily just gone some other random way. Yeah. Let's see if we can see it. Ruined kirk, roofless ruined kirk, called the West Kirk, from the 1500s, which was once the main parish of the village of Kuros. But not anymore. Doesn't have a roof. Oh yeah, this is miles away. Half a mile, my butt. I bet they actually put the actual distance on it on the hiking websites. That would be good. That's pretty though. So this is Fife in Scotland. Oh, there's a signpost. What's the signpost going to say? Let's find it. Maybe it's talking about the West Kirk and it's down there somewhere. Maybe. Like I say, if it cuts out, thank you for commenting, thank you for watching. Who knows when it's going to cut out. Any minute now, probably. Let's see how far we can get. What does this sign say? I can't see it yet. I think that's just the Kuros walk. Kuros and Fife Coastal Pass Plague Graves, 700 yards. Yeah. What's this then? Some sort of plaquey thing here. Ah! Slipping. Oh! Ah! Oh! Ah. What's that? Just something farmy. Oh my gosh. Gonna slip and fall. Now, we're still a million miles away from it? Maybe. It's like I'm teasing this. I'm teasing the West Kirk and we're never actually getting there. And our phone's gonna die before we actually get there. Goodness sake. Oh, church bells. Not the West Kirk though. How far away is it now? This is ridiculous. Said it was only half a mile. We've been walking for half a mile. Maybe it's in these clump of trees. Maybe. Who knows? Could be much further away. We're right underneath the electricity pylons. Don't enjoy that. It's very nice now. I'm getting kind of warm. I'm going to fall in this wet mud. And it's not going to be fun. Well, thank you for coming on the long walk. Even if we don't get to the West Kirk. We'll try our best. And I'll try to get a steadier camera for the future ones. Like I say, when funds allow. I will try. Hey, we're going on a nice walk. Saw some plague graves. Child graves, in fact. Child plague graves. Oh, I see stuff. I think stuff is up here. Yes, we're nearly there. Please phone, don't die. Right. Nearly at the West Kirk. Nearly there. Don't die, phone, don't die. We're going to jog a little bit to get there, except not on this wet mud. Oh, there's the ruins of the West Kirk. Let's get in there. Come on, phone, you can do it. I don't want to fall. Let's see. Oh, there's the cemetery. Oh, let's go in. Ooh, shall we go in? This is spooky. Oh, this is so spooky. Ooh, I love it. Wow. Okay, this is majorly creepy. So, here we have a little, what I'm guessing is some sort of mort safe situation, or like hiding your dead bodies. And there's the ruins of the church. We did it! We got there! Even if the phone dies now. The very old cemetery. Sorry, I ran. Let's see if we can get in there before my phone dies, shall we? Oh, this one's got a ship on it. That's cool. Robert, Scotland. That's cool. Let's have a look inside. Oh, either that's shrunk or people are small. Cool. Roofless. Oh, I'm standing on someone's grave. I'm very sorry. Very sorry. Do apologise. Go back to sleep. Ooh. Oh man, that's cool. Whoa. James Johnston, 1866, although that looks very new. Look at these, look at this bit. So this looks like some sort of mausoleum type situation. Look at those old gravestones. This is so old. It was built in the 1500s apparently, so not, you know, not the oldest church that you can visit in the UK or Europe, but pretty darn old. Lots of people buried in the church. What dates are these? 1884? 100 years before me? It's... wow. And this is just supposedly half a mile from the clay graves of 1645 that we visited earlier. But like I say, there's some sort of more safe situation or a place where they would keep the corpses safe until burial over there. Look at this one. Can't even, you know, you can't even read that anymore. There's somebody in there. We don't even know. Ugh! Duck. Oh. And all of these gravestones just like mouldering. Oh, look at this one. With the chains around it. Oop. I'm surprised these chains are still here after like World War II situation, you know. Yeah, like when they took away all the iron.
You seen the ship's captain here?
Yeah, so is he a ship's captain?
Almost certainly, because he's presumably quite wealthy to afford a tombstone like that, and buried where he is, close to the church itself. And you can see a representation of his sailing ship. 1704? 1794? Well, like Bella pointed out that it was probably 1794.
It's just a very fancy...
The tail of the nine is a very fancy one.
Very fancy nine. Ship's captain. This one's just nearly completely buried. Oh, yew trees again, Dad.
Yep.
Yew trees which were...
I think that's much later than the original church. That's not a very good one.
Okay.
That's quite often they were planted later.
Look at this. Where it's just all fallen together, and this one's broken straight in half like in Narnia. Boom.
That's a very old one.
Outside of the church from this side.
These are obviously where the oldest burials.
Okay, I have 1%, so I will say thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for any subscribing. I don't know. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you next time.